My son's a deputy head teacher in a school in London. He brought 20 young people yesterday afternoon. He was going to go home at 4:30. I met up with him at 5:15 and he couldn't drag the kids away. They were still on the Cisco stand and they got really interested in maths. That's a triumph.
We always saw WorldSkills London as a sort of catalyst for something better than what's in the UK currently. Vocational skills is always seen as something which is not as good as academic learning or is valued as much as other forms of learning, and we wanted to really challenge that perception. So it was amazing to see the sort of 200,000 visitors getting involved in the event, you know, whether that be watching the showcases, whether they were having a go themselves at trying out. I mean, there were things that you could do which I'm sure most people would never even thought were possible. And that was what the event was all about. We wanted to inspire people to think about the endless possibilities that their futures could hold by showing them the chance, but also letting them have a go, see these young people from around the world competing to be the best in the world at their chosen skill, and to really get stuck in and try things out. And you know, it really did that, you know, with knobs on really, because it was just fantastic to see thousands of these young people just really enjoying themselves and having an amazing day out.
It was really fun. It was fun. Competition.
It was like good because we'd never tried it before because we get everything done for us. It was like fun.
Never cooked before.
As you know, we are very much interested in encouraging young people to think of vocational training as a possibility in their life, because we need education, but we need training as well.
We saw a sort of visitor journey, if you like, around being able to watch world-class competition, being able to then have a go at that skill, being able to be advised about what was the best path for getting into that skill and the best way to pursue a career in that skill, and then how do I make that happen?
There's a lot of emphasis on people going to school and then going on to university, when really there's a hell of a lot of other things out there that people can do when they leave school. And you know, coming to places like this, they can have a look at all these different trades. They can have a go, and then who knows, it might spark them into doing something else.
That's the one.
Have a go is really important for us, because if we want to convey what vocational and practical skills are about, the best way to do it is to engage young people and let them try it. Have a go is really important. So they see it, they're inspired by it, and then they try it.
What we're doing here today is that we're teaching the public how to make buttonholes and ribbon bows. Buttonholes can be either used for a wrist corsage like this, or to be worn on the lapel.
I think there's about 7,000 people that come through the door every hour, so it's very, very busy. I've been performing CPR on dummies. I've been showing it to a load of different children and teenagers and adults of all ages.
The concept of a skill and what it entails is going to attract the attention of a young person far more if they can immediately apply it to their environment. So chocolate welding is an excellent example of that. The concept of what welding is about can be demonstrated through chocolate, and it captures people's attention, of course it does. And so being creative and have a go is really important in order to convey what the skill entails.
5,000 grams! Gosh, what a super duper welder!
I've never thought of doing this. It's always the boys' side, but now it's kind of, it's fun, let's do it.
It's interactive, so you get to have a go, whereas if it had been with an actual welding tool, you wouldn't have been able to have a go.
How cool is engineering that you get to eat their own experiment? I love it to bits because it's an introduction. It's an introduction to the world of engineering. 2,000 grams.
We're trying to give them a taste of what it is to make jewelry and get them interested in making jewelry, and maybe one day come through Halls Academy and become a good jeweler.
We've been flat out for 2 days now. They've experienced working as a nail tech. We've put them in the hot seat to see if it's the career for them.
We're doing block paving with the children today. We've got planting trees, planting shrubs, we're laying turf.
But this is an opportunity for all people that are interested in beauty, whether it's nails, makeup, just want a bit of fun of how to put a face mask on, just to have a go, just to see how easy it is, just to see how much fun it can be.
A chance to have a go, to learn a technique really quickly in a short space of time, so they have a quick demonstration and they can quickly have a go, and it's been really successful. They've really enjoyed it.
We have pipe bending, we have pipe cutting, we have a leak testing section, and we also have the fun side of our industry by providing an ice rink where people can go on and have a go at the ice skating as well.
Well, the challenge is for the guys to pick up the plates, clear plates, take them around the obstacle course and relay the table at the other end. And the fastest time will win an iPad.
29 seconds. Today we've seen the Prime Minister who had a go, met a number of our competitors. Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, had an extraordinary tour. Not only did she have a go and laid some bricks for us, she met dozens of young people on her walks. We've also had Secretary of State Vince Cable.
This is a massive event, and it's, you know, by focusing on skills, it helps the UK to think more about the skills agenda. And apprenticeship training in particular is the absolute key to that.
Minister John Hayes and 23 Secretaries of State, Ambassadors and High Commissioners from around the world. So what a fabulous testimony to the importance and success of an event.
Its success is all that goes before it, the event itself and the legacy that comes later. We're seeding here an understanding about skills, a thirst for skills, a belief in skills.
We've had about 2,000 people.
What it shows is if you've got the work ethic, if you're willing to get out of bed and do something and acquire a skill and make a real effort, you can change your own life. Okay? Now where's the...
Our showcasing stage allowed us to bring in what some see as the missing section of WorldSkills, which is that stuff around performance, dance, music, etc., that isn't there in a skill competition at the moment, but in a lot of the country competitions, in a lot of the member countries, those types of careers, if you like, are seen as vocational, and therefore they do test them in their national competitions.
Well, I think it's important for people to see what young people are up to and what they're doing, what their lives involve. I think sometimes with our students, people think the musical theatre, they just have a bit of a skip about, and they don't realise how much hard work goes into it.
Today we've been rehearsing and then we watched everybody else perform. It's a brilliant experience, and like, I can't explain it. Being in front of all those people and performing is just amazing. Yeah. What we're doing is we're building an eco house. There'll be lots of sort of eco-friendly products going in there. We've got photovoltaic solar panels, we've got the sort of prefabrication, which is a lot quicker, cheaper and better to build with. We're actually showcasing our skills, so we're from colleges around the UK. We've got Leeds College Building, which is the project managers, which is us. Leeds College Building are also doing the roofing. We've got a couple of colleges also doing like timber, which is Cambridge. We've got North Notts doing the electrical work. So we're just doing like a showcase and showing people that we can build a house straight from scratch in 4 days.
Our Make It Happen area was originally part of our floor plan that we had put aside as bog standard exhibition, and we wanted to turn it into something much better than that, much more vibrant, something that linked with the rest of our themes around have a go, around showcasing, around world-class competition for young people.
It was a really good opportunity for young people to talk to employers, to find out what their business is all about. And if there was a connection there, you could actually see the employers thinking, oh, I quite like this young person, I'd like them to come and work in my business. And exchanging information about how they could get on with future jobs and how they could apply for careers.
We have had lots of expressions of interest. We filled in quite a lot of paperwork. First day it was 12, yesterday was in excess of 40, and today we have been inundated. Apprenticeships and engineering has been really, really good. We have a good positive take-up. We are recruiting, and as long as you've got the job skills and life skills that we want, we're more than happy to talk to you and, if possible, get you into the Navy.
The way to make it happen was to visit our Make It Happen area, speak to representatives from colleges, speak to representatives from companies who we had pulled in as exhibitors and sponsors, and allow yourself the opportunity to find out what I do next. Where do I sign up? Where can I go and study? Where can I get an apprenticeship? How can I get opportunities within vocational education and training?
I came across young people who had found jobs through WorldSkills London actually there and then. They'd taken their CV, they had enough information with them to sell themselves and had actually gone away with a real job. There's not many events that you could say that happens, and that was all down to the Make It Happen area.